All right, this is Stephen Williams, founder and president of the CreditRepairShop.com. I want to come again with another breaking news video. We have out of the Eastern District of East U.S. District Court, Eastern District of Michigan, Henderson versus Vision Property Management LLC. This is one of these companies where they were targeting uh, poor communities, mainly African American communities, where they would have these rent to own, buy houses type programs. My company has been approached by several um, so called rent to own type uh, companies where they wanted to allow the individual to put a down payment on a property that they own and control, and then they would put them into a credit repair program and then hopefully be able to refinance that property and get them approved. Not to say that I haven't never seen it work, but on a mass scale, this type of stuff usually just doesn't work on a mass scale. And the reasons why is because uh, the individuals that you're dealing with that have low income, that have credit issues, the it goes back into what successful credit repair looks like. They don't understand. When these companies came to my company asking us to repair their clients' credit that were getting into these rent to own properties, first thing that I had told them and made them aware of is that it's not about just trying to wipe information off their credit reports, that these people would have to go through an underwriting process. And when you go to purchase a mortgage, there is going to be a deeper dive uh, into your credit. It's not going to just be solely about your credit reports. But people don't tell people about that. They just make people only focus on their credit. So when they go into doing the underwriting, they're going to look and do what's called a title search on your name. And if they see any type of debts that are not resolved, you're not going to be able to get financed for the property. And what happened with these people is that they had put down payments on the property, and then after a certain amount of time, they were not going to be able to get finance for the property, and they evicted them out of their rent to own property that they thought that they were on their way to owning that property. And uh, we did not deal with any of these companies. Just so you know, we declined doing any credit repair services for those companies because I already knew what was going to end up happening. Uh, this is basically what happened. Now, with this lawsuit, they they're suing the company because they felt that they misleaded the families, thinking that they were going to be able to get them into those homes. This is the breakdown, and I don't know if they're gonna talk about this in court, but this is the breakdown. And it's really the breakdown for any unsuccessful credit repair uh, service that's out there. Is that if the individual signs up for credit repair, the information once it goes through a validation process and a dispute process is through the credit reporting agencies through all three TransUnion, Equifax, Experian. On the backside, it's a debt validation process that's done to the furnishers. It could be a third party collection agency, it could be the original creditor to see if that information is valid enough to stay on the credit reports. Also, to see if the debt is valid to be able to be collected. And right there, when the results from that start to pour in, um, that is where people have to make up in their own mind if they're willing to follow through with the credit repair process with these individuals. And I feel for them, and I understand that they feel like they wasted their money, which they did waste their money. But the part about it that everybody is missing in the whole story is that they were not willing to follow through with what it was going to take. And maybe financially they couldn't follow through because it shows here these are targeted low income families, predominantly black communities. in Detroit, Michigan. And there's some in Texas. I've been contacted with some in Texas, New York, Florida. They're all over the place, these companies. They're targeting low income families. So when you match that up with a person having to pay a debt that they maybe could not come up with the money for, a lot of people back out of the credit repair process when it gets to that point. They're just thinking that you could just try to remove everything and do some type of illegal credit repair sweep. And I've told people that if you get involved in that, you're going to be setting yourself up for a rude awakening when you try to get something that you really think that you're going to get approved for, and they do a title search on your name, and they see that you have these debts that are pending. Credit repair is a combination. It's a combination of getting things removed off your credit reports, and it's a combination of dealing with debts that you have to deal with, so you're able to move forward and get that house, get that business loan or something that you want to get to make your life better. So just want to make you aware of it. If you want to look it up for yourself, it's Henderson versus Vision Property Management LLC, U.S. District Court, Eastern District of Michigan. The doing targeting low income families and predominantly black communities in Detroit with unfair and deceptive home purchase scheme, which was basically you've seen them out there uh, rent to own property type programs that are out there. If you need help with your credit, getting blown up with my text here. If you need help with your credit, please visit thecreditrepairshop.com. If you need your credit reports and scores, please visit the number three scores.com. If you're getting hounded by debt collectors, or if you find yourself in this type of situation, you can move to get your money back and get out of that situation before you end up being a victim like these people here. Um, a very sad situation. All right, this is Stephen Williams, founder and president of thecreditrepairshop.com. Thank you, and until next time.